Today I'm going to show you how to access the online calendar through OWA. First thing you'll need to notice is that on your desktop there are two Microsoft Outlook options on your desktop. The first one says Outlook Web App and the second one says Microsoft Outlook 2013. You do not want to use the Outlook Web App. This is only done through the internet and you cannot schedule any computer labs or use the calendars through Outlook web app. You have to use Microsoft Outlook 2013. If you haven't used Microsoft Outlook 2013 yet, when you open it up, the setup is really easy. Just click OK and finish. It'll come up and it'll have a setup screen. Just click OK and finish. Mine won't do that because I've already set it up. But if you click Microsoft Outlook 2013, this is what your screen will look like when you open it up after you set it up. Down at the bottom of the screen, on the left-hand side, you'll notice three dots. You will need to click the three dots, and another pane will open up and it will say Notes, Folders, and Shortcuts. You will click the Folders icon. Now, if nothing happens, nothing pops up, go back up and click the email icon right here and then go back down and try it again. So click the three dots, click folders, and now it opens up. Take the taskbar, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll notice that it'll say public folders and then it'll have your name. If you click on the public folders like this, it'll close and nothing opens up. You actually have to go through and click on the triangle next to it. You notice when I highlight the triangle it turns blue. If I click on the triangle and scroll down, I now have all public folders and another triangle. If I click on the word all public folders, it's going to kick me back out again. I must click on the blue triangle. When I click on the blue triangle, then it says Highland Hills Middle School. If I click on Highland Hills Middle School, it will kick me out. So once again, I must click on the blue triangle to open it up. Once I click on the blue triangle to open it up, then I have choices of all the calendars that I can schedule from. If you notice, we have first floor computer lab, second floor computer lab, third floor computer lab, fifth grade Mac lab, seventh grade smart response systems, the activity center, auditorium, C182 computer lab, cafeteria, facilities, the master calendar, the media center, the library patio and fish pond, and the outdoor classroom. So let's say that I want to use the first floor computer lab. There's actually no triangle here to click. I just click on first floor computer lab and the calendar opens up. Now, the view that I have right now on my calendar is day. If I want to see what the computer lab looks like for the month, I go over here and I click a month and it changes the view and it shows me everyone who is scheduled to use the computer lab for August. If I want to see September, I go up here to the top and I click the right arrow button and it shows me September. Now, if I only want to see this week, I go up and I highlight the week that I want. So let's say I want to see the week of the 12th of August. I highlight the 12th and I go to work or to week and it shows me the computer lab for the entire week and the times that someone is in there for the week. If I only want to see the day, for example, I only want to see the 12th, I click day and it only shows me the day. So once again, month shows me the entire month. Week will show me the week that I have highlighted, and day will show me the day that I have highlighted. Now, if I want to create a new appointment in the calendar, so I want to reserve this computer lab, I go to New Appointment, and the box opens up, and you will type in your name. So let's say I'm going to type my name in there. I would ask under location that you put your extension number in there. So put extension and 3198. And the reason why I say that is in case someone looks on here, they can see your extension number and they can call you and check and see if you are going to use the computer lab, because sometimes things pop up where people don't use the computer lab and there's nobody in there and they have it reserved. So if you put your extension number in there, then that way the person doesn't have to look your extension number up. Start time, click it and a calendar comes up and you click the day that you want. The end time would be the day that you want to end it. So if you want it for 3 days in a row, you would select, let's say I want to go from the 12th to the 14th. I would select the 14th. Or if I just want it on the 12th, I would select the 12th. And then the time that you want to use the computer lab. I would ask that people put times in there instead of periods because fifth and sixth graders are not on periods and we go by times, and it's a lot easier to just look and see that somebody has the computer lab reserved from 12 to 12:45 than it is to see periods 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, because then we have to get out planners and look on the back of the planners and see what the times of the periods are. So it's just a lot easier if you use a time instead of saying periods 1, 3, 5, 7, and so forth. So let's say I want to reserve the computer lab from 9 to 11:30, and I'm going to go ahead and change this to the 15th so it'll work, because I know today's the 14th and it'll tell me that the 12th is already passed. And then I click save and close, and if you go down here it shows that I have on the 15th the computer lab reserved from 9 starting at 9 o'clock to 10:30. And then if I go down to the next one, hover on the next one, it shows that someone already has it from 10 to 10:45. Okay. Now, if I want to get rid of this, now only the person that creates the appointment can get rid of it. So I would right click, press delete, and it'll say, are you sure you want to delete it? I'd say yes, and it deletes. Now we'll show you how to schedule an appointment so that if you want to go to the computer lab or you want to go to some other calendar and you want to use it every single Wednesday until the end of the school year, or every single Thursday or one day a week till the end of the school year, once again you go to new appointment, type in your name. I ask that you put your extension number in there. Then let's say I want to start using the computer lab on the 15th, and I want to go from 9 to 10 o'clock. Now, in order to schedule this every single Thursday for the rest of the year, I go up to Options. Then there is a Recurrence button. I press Recurrence, and it's going to ask me a couple of questions. It's going to say recur every week on Thursday. If I want to go every other week on Thursday, I would change this to every 2 weeks. If I wanted to go every 3 weeks on Thursday, I would change it to 3. So I'm going to put down that I want to go every Thursday. Now, if it's not just Thursdays you want to go and I want to go on Tuesdays, I click Tuesday and it would schedule every Tuesday and Thursday. I go down here to the bottom and I tell it the last date that I want to end on. So let's say I want to end on October, or let's go a couple months ahead, and let's say we want to end on December the 19th. And I click OK. And it tells me that this is going to occur every Thursday from now until 12/19 of 2013. I click save and close, and as you can tell, it is now reserved every Thursday at that time. Once again, to get rid of this appointment, right click, delete, and now it's going to say delete occurrence or delete series. If I delete occurrence, it's only going to get rid of that one appointment. If I say delete series, it'll get rid of every single appointment from now until December 19th. So just a quick review once you're in the calendars. If you click a day, you can get the view from the day if you click day. You can get the week view from clicking week. You can get the month view from clicking month. And also to access the other calendars, if you click it and you click folders and nothing opens up, just go up to the mail icon, because it's like a reset. Click the 3 dots, click folders, and you'll notice they open up. And then they should all be listed there for you. So let's say I want to reserve the 5th grade Mac Lab, click 5th grade Mac Lab, and all the dates come up. Once again, I would ask that you do put times in there instead of periods, and I would also ask that you put your extension number in there so that way if somebody wants to check and see if you're going to be using it at that time, they can call and double check with you. If you have any questions, please email me or call me at extension 3198.